Hello world. I am UV. I'm here in Philadelphia to offer up an opportunity of knowledge. What the Americans think of what knowledge actually is. This is know and logic. This is the George and Meta. This right here is something that most people never could understand. When you see Connor and Wood after George and Meta, that lets you know about a blended man. Our sacred knowledge that people don't want to talk about they say it's a secret. But we're in a time right now, it's called open source information. There's no longer gatekeeping. This ain't gonna be no Cat Williams crap that everybody talking. This ain't gonna be no Shannon Sharp crap that everybody's speculating. Everybody has an opinion, but nobody has no knowledge of sacred knowledge because they've never been to the side of the globe. George is a creational name. That's the Geo origin. This is why they called it the Forge. When you remove the understandings of the Pig Latin teachings, George is a forge because he was a creation. And the meta is the mental of the minds. The reason everybody has this American history because they have a belief system that they want to believe in what they see is real. But your eyes are the biggest liars to your reality for what you stand on. Those principles are not real principles. What's up, Birdie? This is a very sacred place. This is where they say a bond was made. You'll never find this in any American history books. It's because it's not American. You might have heard people, rappers, gifts, try to break down the knowledge for you to give you encrypted knowledge. Nobody can teach us about who we are because we gave you the knowledge from within us. Did you get your book? Did I make you look? Good. Go get my money. That's called the J-hook. When you're looking at those deers, don't be a deer born. Kevin Hart, deer bruh. Don't be that guy, bruh. That's 3 different images is why he said deer bruh. You can find out how this deal was made in Boston, Massachusetts. The deer bruh. That's called the Tea Party. The Tea Party was the representation of how you understood your tea, your physical body. Your body is the temple. That's your tea. Get it, E.T.? Everybody got some tea to talk, but everybody ain't never boiled a pot because they never understood this. They never went down below to find the copper in that pot. When you see those 4 deers to the left and those 4 deers to the right, I hope you understand that 4 times 4 is 16. Times 4 is 64. Times 4 is 256. Slide to the other side. I hope you got your bits. Everybody sitting talking about, I know this Masonic teaching. They told me. Boy, shut up. You're my son. Now sit. You don't see. You think you see. That's why you're thinking. That's why they say TH, past tense. Do it back again. This is why Jay-Z said, La La Land. Come on, y'all, wake it in. Not woke, wake it in. When you see my king symbol right there, he was a child, they said sit Indian style. That's called the Holy Trinity. Everybody talk about, what is this Masonic teaching? What is this stuff that you're teaching? It's sacred knowledge. Because you never had a brain. The Wizard of Oz is a part of Philadelphia. We are the Wizards of the Oz. I hope you got your kazoo. Because you're in my zoo. What you don't understand is the deal, that bond that was made between us was George was a creation of the Geo. The Orange was a creation of the other, coming which way from the other side to go. Plus the meta created a man. When you sit Indian style, you sit calm and you center to the land. You've been infected by a parasite. A parasite is something that drops from above, which is a knowledge to change your individuality to say that you're nor male nor female, you're plural as those. We have to stop the lies. We have to stop telling our children the fraud. You have to stop with the dollar bill crap. That's the reason why this is a square and it's rectangular, because that's the deal that we've made. So if you ever understood why your dollar bill shapes this direction, you need to come to Philadelphia. They say Philadelphia. We don't do all that. This creation was done by a group of made in secrecy by somebody called the Tories. The Tories hid in Philadelphia because we allowed them, because we believe that everybody should be free. Adolf Hitler chased them all the way here and said, y'all want to keep those misfits over there? Cool, do your thing. And then America, as the Tories came here, decided to say, wait, can y'all help us win this fight? If we're all one, we stand and unite. University. That's how that was created. They're never going to tell you this story because the Trojan horse was a story about how do you hide a person with two identities in one. Once you infect it into your communities, you let that demon on. That's what they say, demons, demands. And then all this Democrat parties talking this trash. Your creation. I'm here to tell the truth. Y'all odd fellas trying to be the fairly odd parents? No, sir. Let's talk truth. Let's talk about why y'all want to tell the people the truth. Come on, Deion Sanders Prime, tell these niggas. Tell them. Why didn't you let your son go to those other teams? Why ain't you let your son go to those all them other teams? Why did he go to Cleveland Browns? Come on. Elmira Express. Come on, did y'all forget about the Elmira Express back in Cleveland? Come on, King James. Talk truth. Tired of y'all keeping secrets. Come on, Meek. Let's talk truth. The meek shall not cover the earth. We ain't soft. We don't bend over. Our lance ain't bent. Trying to call us Les Bents. Come on, dog. Stop. Puff the Magic Dragon. Come on, bro. Home in. Don't be a homer. Don't be a homo. Understand where it started from. This was an infection from 1619 when they invaded your ship. And then y'all still talk about fellowship. What the hell's wrong with y'all people? That's an abomination. But I'm here with the gods. So let me pray. When you sit Indian style, you'll understand what this is. You sit Indian style, you connect, and it's how you calm the kids. I want you all to understand meditation. People trying to learn how to get to the meta. We started this thing over here, not in Egypt. People talk about, well, Egypt is in Africa. That's called the Jessup. That's called, y'all lied to you because y'all don't know Pig Latin. That's called the Gaspy. They gassed you, B. What's wrong with y'all, yo? Come on, Howie Roseman. How is it that y'all don't want to talk about the true history? How is it that Howie Roseman just brought in 5 new players into the Eagles? How is it that Howie Roseman happened to be in history on September 17th, 1777, and came over here when the Britain came in and said, hey, man, the Tories came out in celebration. Let's talk about the Tories, Kevin. Oh, I ain't talking about your wife, bro. I ain't talking about your wife, bro. She all woman, bro. She a Davis. I'm talking about you, bro. See, that's how some truth around here. All this secret stuff in society crap, you know what I'm saying? Talk about, just tuck the banana between the legs, bro. They ain't gonna know. Put that wig on. That's just for show. We don't do that over here, bro. Ski. So, since now the truth is out, come on, y'all, let's be free. If you got an opportunity to come on over to the, what they say, the wishing well in Philadelphia, come on over here to Meta and George and pray. Come sit Indian style with me. And let's kumbaya and bring this thing back. Y'all can't be going the odd way. Come on, y'all. I want y'all to really take this in. This is something that is so sacred to our people. This is so sacred that people don't want to let you in and tell you the secret. They're like, oh, everybody gatekeeping. They gatekeeping. No, ain't nobody gatekeeping, bro. We open source. This is encrypted knowledge. This predates your history of what you think that you know. So many professionals out here like, I'm a pro. Sit your ass down, get back in line, Joe. Joe dirt ass young boy. This is a game that came before you. Y'all still going to the book to try to figure out what the story is. The book is a guide. Y'all should look up the Philadelphia Guide. It's 700 pages of documentation telling you about your nation. Under what? God? No, bro, that's those odd fellas. God's name was Yahweh. Because I like it my way. I'm king, bro.